What is going on today? We're going to be making a little bit of a change to the Tacoma behind me. What are we doing, you may be asking yourself? Well, I'm actually going to be taking all the stuff off my roof rack for a few reasons, but the main reason is I'm kind of tired of looking at it. The truck was originally designed to live out of. You might have known that if you've been here for a while. If not, that's why I built this truck. And that's why it's got all this stuff on it. But now, I'm not doing that anymore, and I'm kind of tired of my truck looking like every piece of Overland gear that's available has been glued to the side of it. And it hurts gas mileage, and it just adds a little bit of noise and stuff. So I'm going to be taking off the stuff on the roof, making it look a little bit cleaner. I'm going for a cleaner look going into next year with rebuilding the setup. The first thing here I'm going to be removing is the awning. Well, I actually might keep the awning up for now, only because I want to see what it looks like if I leave both awnings up there, but I might be taking the awning off. But firstly, I'm going to be taking off the Weekender water port up there. It's an 8-gallon water jug that holds pressurized water. Now, there's a few reasons why I'm taking it off. One is because I got a new water system for the truck. I now have a hot water propane tank thing that has a pump, and I'm able to throw that pump into any kind of water storage. So I no longer need to have pressurized water on the roof of the truck. I can go out and get a 10-gallon water tank for $30 and just throw this pump in it and be able to have a hot shower that's pressurized. So I no longer need this up on the truck anymore. So I'm selling it, but it has done good. And if you don't want to deal with a propane hot water tank and stuff like that, this works really good. But for me, I don't really need it up there anymore, and I'm tired of having all the clutter on my roof. So I'm taking it off, and I also am going to be taking off the awning most likely for a few reasons. One, because of the clutter, and two, because I actually want to upgrade. We mentioned in the past how I'm changing around how the truck's set up, and I want to upgrade from this single awning that just comes out this way to an awning that loops the whole way around the truck for more coverage for when it rains. And you know what? I'm going to apologize for my attire. I'm not looking very professional right now, and it's really honestly because I am a little white trash. I didn't feel like changing. It's 90 degrees out here, so you get to see me, how I look on a daily. Enjoy it. Enjoy all this man. Let's go ahead and take some stuff off this truck. So I was going to go use my impact to take off these bolts, but fun fact is my impact's dead, so now I'm waiting for it to charge. So I got the ratchet here. I'm going to go ahead, start ratcheting away. All the hardware is off now. I have some zip ties on there that are holding the wires for the solar panel. I'm going to go cut those. It still has some water in it, I guess. Interesting. It's not supposed to have water in it. I thought I emptied it all out. Guess I did not. Hopefully it doesn't stink. It smells fine. Okay, so the water port is off. As I mentioned, this thing works very well, but I just don't need it anymore. I have a different solution that I want to use. And I have super irony water, so using my hose to pump this up to make sure it's automatically pressurized is a pain. So the only other way I could hook it up and put water in it is crawling up on the roof of my truck with a thing of water and filling up through the top part there, which is not very fun. So this water solution is being changed. The next thing to take off is going to be this awning on this side here. Luckily, my impact is charged now. All right, that one was pretty painless. The next thing to remove is the case up here. So this is being held on by 4 bolts. Just go ahead and take them off. Now, this isn't one of the fancy ones that have $400 mounting solutions. What I did was I just drilled a hole in the bottom of this and made sure it lined up with the slots in my roof rack here to do it that way. A lot cheaper than a $200 mount. and it's stayed watertight the whole time. And that's with me drilling holes in the top of it up here for a solar panel. And the final thing to remove here is going to be this awning on this side. Now, you may be a little bit sad to see this stuff go off the roof. It's all right, because I can easily put it back on in about 20 minutes. That's how long it took me to take it off. There's just no reason for me to drive around like that all the time. That case up there was completely empty because when I had it up there, and the reason why I had it up there was to use it for clothes. When we lived out of this truck, we had all of our clothes up there because it was watertight and dust tight. We're not living in it anymore. I don't need that space on the roof of the truck, and it just looked cluttered. So I'm just trying to streamline the truck now and make it look a little bit cleaner than having all this stuff all over it. And when I want to go out on a longer trip, like when I have planned to go out west, I can easily throw this stuff back on in about 20 minutes to prepare for my trip. And we are done. The roof is cleared. So now that we got all the stuff off the roof, all laid out here, it looks like a lot of stuff when you see it close together like this, not on the roof of a truck. I was going to take the solar panel off and mount it to the top of the roof rack just as it is. But my dad and I put a ton of work into mounting this solar panel on the top of this box. There's a lot of silicone in there to keep it watertight, and I really don't want to take it off, especially if I'm just kind of goofing around and seeing what it looks like with the stuff off the roof rack right now. I also thought about if I took the solar panel off, right, hear me out. You see how I have my traction boards mounted on the inside of the bed? Well, I thought maybe I could mount this box on the inside of the bed there so I could still open it up and have some storage in here if I needed something stored in there. But I think this is a waste of time, and it'll end up, probably end up leaking because right now it's watertight. So I don't want to mess with that because I am going to be taking that bed rack off soon too. Maybe not super soon, probably in the next 6 months or so. I'm going to be changing out the whole bed system as well for something I've been eyeing up, and I wanted the whole truck to be a little bit more streamlined. As I told you in that video, a couple videos ago, I want to kind of streamline the truck and change what it looks like because it's not really making me happy right now. I want it to be a weekend warrior and still look clean on the road and not have all this stuff sticking everywhere all over the place. I just want it to look clean. So that's what we're working on right now, and I think we came a big way. And I guess it's time for me to show you kind of what the truck looks like in all its glory without all the stuff on the roof. Well, let me know down in the comments, guys, what you think about the roof rack with all the stuff off of it, just looking clean and clutter-free. Let me know down in the comments. Let me know if you think it looks better like this or better with all the stuff all over it. I love to hear from you guys. I'm liking how it's looking. I'm pretty excited to kind of make this transformation into a cleaner setup, change it out a little bit. Excited to take you guys with me on this journey as well as we kind of turn the truck into a stage 2 or a revision 2 of my dream truck. That's why I love the Tacoma. There's all kinds of mods out there. If you want a basic truck, if you want a crazy built truck, if you want just a stock truck, there's all kinds of things that you can do to your truck, and it's like a Lego kit. Whatever you need your truck to do, you can kind of kit it out to do exactly what you want it to do. That's why I really love the Tacoma and the ecosystem around the 3rd gen. It's pretty sweet. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it was interesting and entertaining. If not, I'm sorry. I'll do better next time. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. It means a ton to me. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and we are almost there. I will see you guys in the next one. Check this video out right here. It's really good.